Ask the Club time. We asked you for your questions via the medium of Twitter using hashtag Ask the Club, and some of you has responded, so we're gonna get through a couple of those. The first question that we're going to ask is from Nicholas Jason on Twitter. Says, who is getting relegated? It's really close, and then says Ped isn't allowed to answer this. So Liam, who's getting relegated in the Premier League?
I think Villa's a done deal, isn't it?
Villa's done
deal. It's Norwich and Sunderland. I think Newcastle will stay up Benitez.
You think?
I think so, yeah. I'd hate to say so because I hate Newcastle.
Yeah,
but I think he's doing it.
It's a lot of going round.
Liam.
Disgraceful attitude.
I think Benitez will save him.
I never minded Newcastle, and now they've got what arguably my favourite manager of all time in charge. I really, really like them.
Makes
now,
me hate them more.
But it looks at the minute for me. I don't know what you think, Baz, is that Newcastle and Sunderland have almost cut each other's throats at the weekend. There, it's going to make it very difficult for either of them to get out of it. What do you think?
It's tough, isn't it? Because that was the game. Well, neither of them wanted that result, did they? Yeah. But I suppose from a Sunderland point of view, it was important they didn't lose the game. Obviously, to your rivals. I thought Newcastle were gone. They've got Benitez in, and you'd think that
I think they looked a little bit more organised at the weekend as well.
But then they were 7 minutes away from losing the second game. So I think Villa are obviously written off, aren't they? But I don't know. It's the real answer is it's tough because Norwich have got an important win at the weekend, but Norwich could slip in as well.
Well, Norwich play Sunderland. Newcastle, next game. Play Newcastle next game, so that's going to be a huge game.
They'll be still smarting from that 6-2 they got hammered up at St James's, didn't he? So,
it really is like one game, isn't it?
Were they new to say Newcastle will stay up?
Well, I couldn't say that with my hand on my heart, though. I really don't know who's going to stay up. There's clearly the three of them now, and it will just take... It'll take someone to... If someone can put a run together of winning 2 games, that'll get them out. But that's
probably true. Like,
that's really hard to do at that. When you're down there. Yeah. So
I think the other thing as well is you've got 2. I mean, Alex Neil at Norwich they're still playing some nice football. You've got 2 managers that know how to get results. Rafa Benitez in terms of tactics, fantastic, and get you the results anyway. Yeah. Sam Allardyce,
whether you like him or not, it's what he does.
This is his bread and butter of being able to fight the way out. And Ped's right. If you can get those 2 results together, it's just a big... I mean, I know Newcastle's still got to go down to Anfield and places like that, haven't they? So it's a big... Well, that'll be a bit of a mad one, won't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You're looking and going, it could literally... Those 3 could just chop and change until the last day.
So I think it is between those 3. I don't think it's anyone else.
Give me a definitive stab in the dark at
it. I think Sunderland will get out of it because I think they've got the manager to get them out. Oh, what have I just said?
He's been hexed.
Rafa and his Cartman socks behind me. I think Sunderland, the manager, has got the pedigree. I don't think Rafa's good at organising, but I think with a team like Newcastle, that'll probably get you a few draws.
Yeah.
You need wins.
Yeah.
I think Sunderland have got...
They've had the transfer window to directly identify what he wanted to do, haven't they? I know Newcastle have spent heavily, but spent heavily to what? Yeah. To what end?
They've got a goal scorer as well, Sunderland, Defoe. Yeah. That's a huge thing.
Ridiculous.
Who do you think, Aldo?
I just on my heart as Rafa, I'd love to see him put Allardyce down. Because they hate each other.
They don't like each other.
Really don't like each other. Yeah, and then therefore it means Norwich would have to go down with
that would be.
I think.
That'd be a hell of a...
I like Norwich. I want Norwich to stay up because I like talk Norwich City.
And basically because Liverpool scored 100 goals.
Because we scored all the goals against them.
The way to settle is I think what should happen is if they finish on the same points or something, is they should go to an all-you-can-eat. Allardyce.
And Benitez. Benitez be serving them because he's a waiter. Okay, next question. Boo Boo Majubu on Twitter says, should Rooney start...
I don't even think people are amazing.
I thought it was the left.
The 10th anniversary of Twitter, and this is what we're getting.
This is it. Should Rooney start for England if fit at the Euros, Liam?
Yes, why not? He's the captain. He's went to...
Actually, hang on, I'm in the wrong room here, aren't I? I'm in the wrong room.
He's captained him the whole way through the qualifying. say what you like about Rooney. He's over the hill. He's not fit. Whatever you want. I think class is forever.
They are pretty important factors.
Class is forever, mate. Listen. If he's fit enough was the question. If he's fit enough to start, should he start? Yes, he should. He's our captain.
Okay, lads, you should agree because he is. Adore Wayne Rooney.
Don't adore him, but he's...
You absolutely adore Wayne Rooney.
Well, he'll be playing for Everton.
Hang on, just let me get the tat out, yeah. Wayne, what's on that round? He's got it, yeah. I think they're at 18, Rooney still on. Should he start if he's fit, like Liam? Yes, he should. And there's even an argument you could play him off Kane.
Yeah,
I've just said Harry Kane for England. But,
well, there you go. But this is the thing. Harry Kane, I think he's got something like 21 and 31 or something, you know, this season.
You could see him with Rooney split, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And then that'd take the pressure off.
I think England have got, well, it's starting to look like they've got a decent set of strikers going in. Obviously, Sturridge looks like he can play a game. Now and again.
Last a couple of weeks.
You've obviously got Vardy, you've obviously got Harry Kane, but I think Rooney just offers you something different. And I think England going into the...
You know what he offers that no one else does? He offers us that random moment where he tries to chip the keeper and it doesn't quite go in. Everyone goes, oh, what a player. What a player, what a talent.
But the form before he got injured was sensational for Man United.
Yeah.
And they've been missing him ever since, which is... But someone like Vardy, you think... Imagine Vardy last half an hour coming off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Is that question mean, should he pick his team on form as opposed to...
Well, this is the eternal
Is that what
England
it
problem, isn't it? Because I've seen this year in, year out, is that I mean, the best national teams do just stick with pretty much the same 11, don't they? And they drop one or two in. But at England, it winds me up because we end up with a bunch of players who are in great form, who are in terrible form, end up a shoe-in for the national team at major tournaments. Well, look at, you know, it's like 98. Michael Owen should have started 98 because he was the informed forward, and we learned too late to start putting him in the team, that kind of stuff. And I think Rooney, when you look at it, Vardy and Kane on form absolutely deserve to be.
I actually think though it's a football question though. They all play a very similar position, and it's whether you can fit them in. Those three strikers are the kind of strikers that will all be hitting the same bit of space.
Yeah.
Whereas Rooney's someone who drops off and creates space.
So you would have one with experience and one who's...
I don't think it's experience. I think with Rooney, he's just a different kind of player.
Yeah.
He's got the brains to know when to drop off and let another striker. I think those three strikers all play very similar. And I think they will all try and hit the same space.
And the thing with Rooney is he makes a five-man midfield as well. He'll drop into midfield. Yeah. He's got that discipline to drop in and help you out at the top end.
I think it's the other way. Though. I think he drops into midfield because he hasn't got the discipline to stay up top.
I know what it is. He wants to play. He wants to play football. That's just, he wants to be on the ball. He's better than the others. Harry Kane, Jamie Vardy, Sturridge, if you can keep him fit.
I don't know. Look, again, we'll have to leave it on that.
Keep it short. The answer to the question is yes. Next.
The better question is who would start with Rooney?
Yeah, that is a question for another time. The thing is, if he's fit, he will. But should he? In my opinion, no. Okay, one last question this week, and I get this from News 2 Boys, obviously from MLS Show. And the question is as follows. Thoughts on Atlanta United FC's name? Some uproar over using United and preventing Minnesota from doing the same. Thoughts? Bothered?
Am I bothered?
Don't.
I don't understand why. I just let the pair of them have it.
Yeah.
Let the pair of them have it. No, it's not like...
Well, that would make three, and that would be three Uniteds in one league, and that might get confusing for American people. Yeah. That's exactly what they're saying. That's not me. That is MLS. That is MLS.
That's what they've
There's
said.
a DC United already in there. There's going to be Atlanta and Minnesota are called United, and they're coming into the league, and they've said you can't have it because three Uniteds might get a little bit confusing.
They want it to be definitive with United. However, Minnesota are just going to be called Minnesota.
So because when you refer to they tend to refer to the team by the second name a lot of the time, don't they? Like, you mean the Rapids, the Lions, or whatever.
The Lions. Orlando City.
But you know, I guess that would be confusing when the United are coming up against the United, having just beaten the United the previous week.
But that's like us in England saying Manchester United against West Ham United. You don't go United for United.
But it just leads to some hilarious jokes where everyone goes, "Oh, United, which United are you talking?" And everyone goes, "Yeah, that's not very funny." And then people wonder why presenters on YouTube shows even bring it up. So
I just think Minnesota looks good anyway. Just Minnesota. That's who we are. Puff your chest out.
Okay, well, you want more thoughts on MLS related stuff, do head over to the MLS Show and speak to the guys directly in the YouTube comments, because they're all about that, aren't you?
That's what we're all about.
I want someone to be called the Mighty Ducks.
There is.
Even though it's ice
hockey. No, a football team though.
Oh, right, yeah.
I know there's an ice hockey team, but I want there to be...
Do you want to manage them as well?
Well, why not?
You've just said it's confusing to have more United. You can't have two teams with the same name.
And you want Foggy Nelson to be in the team, and you want presumably the guy from Dawson's Creek to be in there as well. And
I want the Bash Brothers.
The Bash Brothers, yeah,
course.
absolutely. There you go. What we talking? All right, Sam.
Can we get on?
Yeah. Anyway, check out the rest of the Social Club this week.
And I want
loads
them to
more
play on
topics.
ice.
Why not? Yeah, okay, go for it. Great, fantastic topics. All on the YouTube channel. Subscribe and check them out.